Hello, everybody! It's Wonderful Wind Mage, the Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. How are we doing, y'all? Today is December 30th, 2025, just 2 days left in this wonderful, wonderful year. And honestly, I got 2 hours before I gotta do Uma Night with my IRLs, so I thought to catch up on games I haven't done in a little bit of a while, so let's keep going on with Soundfall, since it's just been a little bit here, quite frankly. I just felt like playing something that I can, I wouldn't necessarily say autoplay on when it comes to it, but just enjoy the beats, enjoy the time, and just get to talk a little bit for y'all. And just kind of get through the story and enjoy it in that way. I just remember I avoid the beach. Let's find General Django before the startings get him. I don't know I'm really gonna be like talking much on the story side when it comes to it tonight, because I am a bit more tired. I was out most of today with some relatives that are in for New Year's and all, so just gonna chill, just gonna find my way back. Okay, so it's okay, I'm trying to remember the control when it comes to it here. Fire ability dash ultimate V is its weapon. Gotcha. Yeah, I hope that everybody's doing well, and that you've had a good Tuesday so far. Okay, that's not anything. This is a bit more of a subdued chat. I'm trying to make sure that what's his face can actually listen to it all. Anything hidden here? Yes! Also, hi Dark, hope you're doing well, dearie. It's usually on other rhythm games or so. I feel like I can actually focus up a bit more. With how subdued some Soundfall tracks are, I actually have to, like, just think a second. Or really try to feel it out otherwise then. Hi Golden, I hope you're doing well. Silver? More Overwatch Day? Yeah, that's more Overwatch Day. Just, like I said, chilling out, just having a good time when it comes to it right now, you know? I'm just getting to enjoy the chats that you hear. So, silver award tier. 29 quarterizer. What's my stuff at right now? 25s, 29s. Well, hold on. Did he have 2 quarterizers when it comes to it then? And I do also still kind of like the boom bots just for the range when it comes to it. And it's a better sword by item rating, but it's actually worse overall when it comes to it. I gotta remember, the big thing that I was saving up for was better swords and everything like that, but armor could be way better too at this point here. 3 dashes in a row, Destined Vulnerability on Net Speed increased damage. Yes please, let me buy that right now, because that is so much better. I'm exactly where I need to be. More dashes? 3 dashes! Yeah! Hi Rena, I hope you're doing well, girl. Okay, this is a fucking trap. I think I'm also like finding why I really enjoyed the sword is because I have dash gear that's increasing my damage on my next attack and everything like that or so, which is getting to catapult off of it all. Nice. Dash attack, yeah. Nice arguing, but dash attacks. You finished Viewfinder? I need to catch up on that, because I've only gotten up to like episode 3 on it. Then I kind of dropped off because you fell out of my recommended channels, and I'm like, I'm a bad friend. But I can catch up to it. For sure. I hope that you two have been well now. Yeah, YouTube Recommended has been giving me a bunch of other stuff recently. So, you haven't been popping up as much, even though I am watching you residually. Again, I've just been listening to so much new playlist music and everything like that recently, so it might be poisoning my recommended streak then. Okay, nothing on there. This kid's nice? Yeah. I mean, but I still want to support my friends, and I still need to, like, give my, just give my views and all, too. Yes, I'll go out the ultimate to kill a stupid-ass turret. Oh, there's 2 of them. Nice. Not a bad level. I am feeling the effects of my better ultimate, which I did buy from last time around too, I have to remember. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Let me just play out, because I'm trying to see if blowing up actually does anything off the top of my head then. Burst fires, Requiem burst fires. 182 damage on the ultimate? I love this beach. What the heck? Oh, but that's for Jatson. Whereas it's not for Melody. Okay, made sense. So I'd say that's like doubling over. Yeah. But we're fine then. That's kind of really good. Hello? Oh, but that's in the store. I was about to say, why do I not have that then? Or why am I not equipping that? It's because it's in the store and it's something I can't actually then. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with my weapons then. Yeah, so sell these out then. Because there's no reason for me to be using them anymore. No, I'd rather have my weaker blade in there then. And then on Jackson's side, even though I'm not really using him, I can actually sell the stuff that I'd be getting otherwise for him. Just for more gold, and that way I can just keep pumping it into Melody, hilariously. Does the chainsaw just make it stronger? I mean, no, it seems to be just the same, but of course, like, I'm getting gear for both Melody and Jackson when it comes to it then, since I have them unlocked is the main thing here. Going to cliffs, not a moment too soon. General Jangle. What do you mean no? Song's starting. Ha 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 ha. Charlie Brown, adult looking at. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like an hour of Soundfall or so, and then I kind of want to do Witch's Night Market again more. Doesn't seem like anything over there. I say though, like, the vibe of this game though, very much so makes me think of like early Xbox Arcade, which is like a huge compliment for me. Because that was of course my childhood when it comes to it. Of just it being like, you know, nice small arcadey stages, and you just enjoy the beats. Well, the beats and the fact that you can play with 4 people, I can really absolutely see how much fun you can have. With just jamming out and, you know, shooting the shit. Because looter shooters are of course the best when it's multiplayer and all. Makes me wonder like how they actually handle it unless everybody's just Melody to begin with. Reminds me too, for you, Rena, one of my frequent YouTube viewers that comments every now and then or so, I don't remember if I pinged you on Discord about it, but they noticed that I was playing Soundfall and they talked about how they had, like, it's one of their favorite games and they had played it with their sisters a lot, and that they were very happy to see me playing it. So I gave you your flowers, of course, when it comes to it. I don't know if you actually, like, if you actually ever got that coming from me, or if like that viewer ever came over to your side or so. Because of course I have to thank you for buying this game for me. Okay. Good that you got noticed then. Because even if you said that you bought it cheap, fact is, I can still enjoy it, or rather, I very much so am still enjoying it, and it's all thanks to you, because otherwise I would have never heard of it. Surprise, I got hit. I will say though, it's really funny though that of course like, yeah, looter shooter and everything like that. Use all your cool different guns based on music signatures and everything like that. And then I'm just tossing people with the beat sword. Like, I like the melee weapon. I like the melee weapon instead. A new follower who said, I follow you now. I'm glad you're enjoying the game that others are watching. Yeah, they said that, you know, they're just gonna keep an eye on it, which means they need to weave it into my, what's his face? I have to weave it into my uploads now more. Which is unfortunate, because I did get a lot, I did basically play most of January, but I'll take it by 4 PM slots, alternating through, which is nice. Here's some Admiral Althorn. Request denied? This is ridiculous! As a ranking barista, I'm ordering you to take this across the lagoon. The baristas are great generals. Grand Admirals. Orders are orders. Oh my goodness gracious, that's really funny. Also, I'm noticing that is my VTube Studio, like, lagging a lot when I'm playing this game here? Because it kind of seems like I'm underperforming by, like, a whole lot. Because, like, I'm seeing it lag on OBS, and it's kind of, like, delayed. Like, I'm talking a lot right now, but it's chugging, it looks like. Only slightly laggy now? Okay, you might just have to, like, look at me. Then in that case, then for now. Just to see, because I don't know how well it's actually performing, or if it's just the menu that's chugging really bad. It's okay, now that it's loading, it's doing a little bit better, I'm seeing, on my side monitor. But just watch out. Okay. Okay, so it's just watching on the menu. That's the only time I'm not looking at the screen otherwise then, so that's totally fine. I saw 3 spawns. Is it just gonna be 3 turrets? As if so, I'm gonna be mad. Whose bright idea is it to have turrets spawn on the opposite sides for your design? I mean, I guess if it's like co-op and everybody's covering an angle, I guess. But single player, that's just annoying. Not a bad level then. Word? So many nasty people lately though? Speaking of co-op, when we get a chance, we actually need to go and play the new Goblin Cleanup levels, Rena. And just play Goblin Cleanup itself in its own right again. It's just been a little bit. Not saying game that has bad endings in games. You talking about the ending to, what's his face? Are you talking about the ending to you playing Viewfinder, or is there something else? 2 novels are pretty complex. Okay. Banshee, you've lost control of the beach. And the peons! Mortar. Goody? Goodness. Still lower enough BP. I say low enough, still in the hundreds when it comes to it then, so it's not necessarily low, it's just, by comparison then, it's just fine. But the Serenade 16er is still fine. There's all these other ones. Also on the lookout for a better sword though, if there is one. The fact that everything's still underneath 55 damage is unenticing to me. On beat bonus, increase movement speed by 25%, increases damage by 25%. That's pretty nice too, and that is technically better because that's Dash and Vulnerable will probably even when offbeat. No, that's fine either way. Keep holding it then. Something bad is coming. Stray and Viewfinder. I don't want more games to make me cry. Well, I can see how Stray can be worse. Viewfinder. Well, actually, nah. I should hold my breath on it until I actually finish the series. Or catch up to it, rather. Oh, this is a beach theme of the Circular Arena before that we've had. We had in the first area, if you remember that. I'm just enjoying the beat, so don't mind me. What the heck are these guys? Hello? I mean, I was more scared to melee them because they looked spiky, but it seems like melee them just fine. Darn it. Nice ultimate. Nice. The fact that I was able to wipe everything and get another ultimate cast from that was actually really nice, tempo-wise. Not bad, not bad. Clear all missions in the beach. Well, I still have the extra mission to get to then. But that was nice, that was nice. It seems like, yeah, the boss fights are kind of like, oh, what's his face then? Increase damage by 1% per combo counter. Ooh. What a rush. I feel like Devin Townsend. I am all that is metal. Timberland is the Minuet Forest. But I still want to go back to the beaches. We got two things here, yeah, to do. Armor, that's worse. I am curious about you, you repeater, though. Let's try you real quick. Let's try you, and then we have Make It Rain, 2D. I don't want to necessarily seem like I'm disrespectful with the story, but I am just kind of like speed reading it when it comes to it. So I still am soaking it up. I just don't feel like acting as much when it comes to it comparatively. Not bad. That is just the edge, bruh moment. That's actually a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, no, it's just a one-way rather. That's annoying, I'm not gonna lie. You jump in every pin in every game. Goodness. I mean, I get it though. I get it. Because that's like when I was playing Celeste. And I had to just try every nook and cranny. Oh, I thought I would have gotten the sword beat on you to hit you. They know that there's secrets. They just have to find where exactly they are. And how are you gonna find out if you don't experiment and try? Getting a lot of weapons actually here. I pressed Ultimate without meaning to. Okay. Works out though, smile. I was dashing through it though. Alright, still fine. Serenade Boombots at level 13. Well, I thought my stuff was like on level 15 then, or from when I'm mostly spawning though, right? Or am I wrong in that? I checked it. Yeah, level 15 just about. All of these swords are worse. Is there any amazing swords in here though? That's a Requiem Axe Core. Doubles forward movement during slash. That's interesting. I really don't care about that necessarily. That's a better sword technically, but I like the Requiem effect though. I think I'm just gonna keep sitting on this. Max health plus damage. What? Hello? So like if I buy that, I'm basically dealing damage as I dash and all? Hello? I'm very curious about that. Okay. Virus quarantine remits. I'd say I don't think it's gonna be slowing and hitting me with Serenade now, but that seems very interesting already on its own. I got thrown off by the beat a little bit there. That's where I got hit already. So, oof. Darn it. So either way would have been fine going there. Like, I'm not understanding what the armor is though. If that's just like a passive buff that I'm getting, to where I'm always dealing more damage and Serenade, or if that's like when people hit me, or when I get hit, that I do serenade to them. I'll discover it in time, of course, though. I am seeing the guy get slowed with Serenade, actually, when I'm melee. But I'm still not sure, like, how much of that is. Because my melee is what's-his-face, too. My melee is Requiem, which is a lightning effect, actually. I need to use words better when explaining stuff. And, like, I guess, well, actually, no, it's not really, like, intuitive much at all. I'll be honest, I did just kind of take that a hit just to see what would happen. But also, it seems like just being near people is giving the Serenade, because he gets slowed down. You saw him go blue. It seems to be like that or dash. If it's triggering on my dash, you know? That might be the rub to it. Of it's just, you know, if I'm modifying my dash amount, I'm modifying how I hit people with my dash, and I think that might be it. Just like, you know, like, I just didn't know that armor could have an attack stat when it comes to it, so I'm figuring it out, It just means I should be dashing through people more to be slowing them and then hitting them with Serenade. Is my thoughts. Okay, yeah, no, dash damages enemies on impact, not on the mat. So honestly, no, that it's explained. I was just kind of stupid because I just saw a Serenade, but then I didn't read the one line below it. Nope, don't mind me. I'm just stupid. We're actually fine. So don't mind that, and let everybody backseat me and laugh and say, haha, you should have read, but you can't. Hello! That's an epic blaster. It's very interesting. And the fact that it's epic is cool. It's only 16, but it's a burst fire. That could be really good. Minuet Forest. String ensemble, they're high-strung bunch. Yeah. Take us to the center of the forest. Well, I think I'm gonna enjoy the forest biome a bit more than the desert, just because it's not gonna be as, well, not desert, as the beach, because I think it might be easier to read a little bit. But also, hopefully there's a lot less explosive traits. I was really annoyed by that. I'd rather take the spike traps than the explosive traits. I mean, they weren't lying. This is absolutely a town square parade music here. Yeah, this is a town square parade for sure. No more grids crystals, or like interactive crystals I gotta note then. Okay, so the Eyes of Sauron actually aren't as scary as I think that they would be. I thought that they'd be doing more than just fire once in a place, but that means I can just actually disrespect them a good amount instead of trying to get around them. Just keep like I can trigger them and just keep moving quite strangely. Harmonic Bolero at overdrive. That seems pretty good. There's a girl over there. Well, third party member. We'll see how she feels then. I mean, that's 3 things to it. Bolero, increased damage rate beats as shockwave to the end. That's all pretty good, I'm not gonna lie then. But, I started playing Melody the most. That's a objectively worse weapon. That's an objectively worse weapon. Nocturne Repeater at 72. I'm still fine with my stuff. Yeah, we're still fine. Fastest hit on the block. None of Tatter headphones? Oh, cries. Stringer Bell. Why have you found a sacred grove? Uncultured music is trapped in the Minuet forest. Interesting, interesting. Well, it's because I'm curious on how the other characters will function is a big thing, though. Got Jatson, so I ats or so, and I see how it could work. I know that there's a shield person, and that's the most that I know otherwise then. I could have died to the first guy because he was just life stealing back all the damage I was doing there. I also just only recognize the BPM of this chat. That's way faster than I thought it was. I did not. The one time I don't look at the BPM of a chat, it tosses me off really fast. Twin Tail Trees are a distraction though? Kind of, yeah. 189. I thought I read that as 119. Okay, that's 186. Try to keep up. So, still fast, still fast. By all means. Ugh, need to stretch. annoying. Okay, this is a gripe that I have had with this game though, is that the chats are kind of cool, are kind of atmospheric, exactly so to what some of the biomes are, but some of the chats are not rhythm game chats, quite frankly, if I may be honest with you. So that one right there, I'm trying to fill the BPM, but there's like no kick to it. And it's really hard for me to actually feel my way, just especially even if there's sound effects, and I just could turn the sound effects down for the music. It's not exactly clicking the way I want it to for me to stay on beat. I don't have like a bigger clear punch sound effect comparatively, and yes, all the weapons have their own sound effects, including like the sword and my dashes, but it's hard. Sorry, I could keep up with the faster BPM on like the World 1 boss. That shot right there was like so subdued, it did not feel good to play, I'll be honest with you. That's like a standout of like a bad rhythm game track, I'd say, but I'm gonna keep going on because but say that's like a exception so far. I just didn't like that stage at all. I just want to say that out loud. Practicing my cello, studied my eyes. 20 seconds. Runaway reel, Morrowind salt. Because I guess I could. Well, everything's already at the mats. And I don't like the fact I don't necessarily need to have a metronome. I mean, it's not like me trying to say story, so I'm just saying it's like I don't think I should be required to have a metronome to understand how I should be hitting things. You know, if that makes sense. How I should be hitting the beat. So it's an option there. But it's not me saying story, it's just me saying like. I don't think I necessarily should have to match up to a metronome. I should be able to listen to the chat independently, and that should prove its worth then. Looks like making fast friends with this new girl, though. But 190 BPM for this one, so let's see how this goes. I had played some rhythm games that didn't have some stand beat. I mean, it's not like every chat's gonna be perfect. But right, this track already feels way better because it's a lot more punchier and like a battle tune rather than just like an orchestral track. If that made sense then. Darn it. lost myself in the sauce right there. Getting hit just kind of took me out of it. Hi, D3. Hi, D3. Hope you're doing well. Windfall? No, it's Soundfall. It's the rhythm game, motor shooter kind of thing or so. Did your session finish up? Same people but different aesthetic? I've never heard of a game called Windfall in that case, though. We're not bad musicians just because we don't know Chopin's last name. Bruh moment. Bruh moment. Alright, new tempo. So let's see what Lydia's weapons and everything like that are. Wind Blown. Okay, I still haven't heard that game then. Is your session finishing up? Because like I said, I intended going for an hour, but I don't want to keep you and for 2 hours. I don't want to keep you and Dwarf waiting in that case, if it comes to be. A cello bow. The audio bow can be charged for under range power and then released to fire. Okay. Made sense that we would get a ranged character instrument, considering how we've just had a sword and an axe, so that's 2 melee so far. I can just actually tap it, yeah. I got stuck in a wall. Yeah, like, this chat is another one that makes me think that's like, it's a nice chat. I guess it's a nice chat, and it's not like it's necessarily free from the trappings, like, because I've played games like Demo and whatever, but that's more piano music, and that can work because you're manually putting the inputs. But since you can kind of fight to the beat, you need more active tracks that have a lot more punch in them to better feel the rhythm. So that's just a volley shot for the ultimate, but I see. Do you get bonuses on fighting on rhythm? No, so like everything is, you try to dictate everything on doing on rhythms, D3. So the metronome, I can only dash on the beat. So like if I'm trying to press shift right here rapidly, I can only dash on beat. If I want to fire on beat, because if I fire off beat, you can see it starts getting me in this lockout state where it stops me from being able to fire at all, and actually weakens my weapons and everything like that. So we just had like a good chat earlier to where even though it was a faster BPM at like 189, it felt good to play because it was like a punchy, like faster tune overall. Whereas like songs like these, it's not like they're bad songs by metrics, but they're not good rhythm game songs, if that's a good point there. Because like if you're gonna compare another like a rhythm game to where you have to fight on the beat or so, like look at Trip to the Necro Dancers soundtrack. Because, like, the past 2 ones are fine, because, like, we were getting, like, some, like, electro-pop in the first biome. That was, like, Sky Trails or so, and then we got Brass on what was Brass Beach. But the fact that this is a little bit more, like, fantasy for, like, the realm and world, considering how it is a, what's-his-face, it is a forest. I've been really disliking this biome's tracks already the most out of it. I just, like... Because it's like, there's nothing that really makes up for it then. It's just overall harder to play, it feels like then. It's especially like, there's lots of sound effects or so, and that necessarily shouldn't take away, but like, again, I'm going to compare it to Trip to the Necro Dancers. That's the other games where we have a metronome on the bottom of the screen here, people. Like, ironically, I was doing better listening to all the turrets shooting on beat to stay on beat thanks to that than what this chat has been doing for me here. And it's like, the settings are already high enough. Like, the overall sound settings are 100 for the other audio stuff. Like, I guess the general sound setting could go up then, but that's not gonna help if I just turn it up on my headphones or not too then. So that is character 3, but I still like Modi the best for the sword and all. It's Tina at 55 damage. Don't know if I really care about that. I mean, well, I want the Serenade, but both are written it, so actually let's try it then, let's try it. 127. For your 10 to 15 different VR chats they are some people. Yeah, just okay, just tell me so, like, whenever you're ready. That way I can ping Dwarf and we can start setting up then. I mean, because it is 7, I guess we're ahead on schedule, but you still might have night stream plans, so we'll see. Yeah. Yes, please keep the big orchestral instruments up, because I'd really like to have that so I can actually hear my beat. Yeah, because even just having that slight percussion drum line is helping out so much more. So that was the bridge earlier. Oh well, I still got the chest out of it though. Sir, let me kill you for the chat! Yes! I killed him for 1 second! He was stuck on the high ground there, but I was able to kill him for the silver reward! Yes! Okay. But yeah, like, that cello chat on the Guardian Temple just, this biome was just a low point for me, okay? That's all I'm saying here. I'm liking the faster BPM, I'm not liking the chats that are paired with it. A repeater with a higher damage. I mean, I might as well already then. I mean, I have different things here when it comes to it. Oh, so movement speed might not be bad then. Where's the swords right here? Swords aren't really much of an upgrade. Level 41 boom bots, but honestly, I'm not. It's not that I have to buy anything right now. Ooh, challenging. I've got challenging trats now. Ooh, let me try that. I guess, yeah, like, I can be gated by, like, the difficulty is gated by the levels then, which is a big point for me then. But I'm not dying enough on these trats yet, so I want to be challenged a bit more. That's a horrible camera angle, can I just say, though? Oh, I'm dying to the lava. Okay, that's actually a little bit more than I'd like then. Because that camera angle kind of did kill me a bit, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because it hit me for so much damage. And yeah, these guys are actually doing a lot more. So actually, I might need to go back down. Both the vital things for a game like this and cheating both on an off. Botching both on and off is not a good sign. Yeah, like that, like. I should be refining my opinion a bit more when it comes to it as a thing, because it's like, let me quantify this better. Not every song has to be a high intensity fight song. I'm going to concede that, because of course, like, rhythm games especially so have a myriad of genres. And not everything has to be like Guitar Hero super like loud rock or so, or even then on Guitar Hero, there's more subdued songs and everything like that. There's a difference between, like, if you're getting into a rhythm game in your genre or so, unless it's just purely a rhythm game, if you're doing anything to change the formula of what a rhythm game is, to have it be, like, moving around, shooting, anything like that or so, you have to make it actually clear for the person playing, for them to understand, okay, what conceits are there, or, like, how can I still understand and read these charts or so when it comes to it. So I go to like BPM, for instance, a first-person roguelike rhythm shooter when it comes to it then. The color scheme, whatever, is really a consensus point that a lot of people don't like, because it's almost kind of like grayscale-less in a way or so. But everything is done to the beat. You have to do everything to the beat. Everything's dictated on that. And it's always on a very like from both like how your weapons fire to all your actions and everything like that, same as. But I feel like the chats are a lot more like. Now, granted, I feel like the biggest downside that Soundfall should say is compared to like Crypto Netro Dancer, BPM, or like Cadence of Hyrule, anything like that, where you're doing things to a beat, is that you only have like the one chat for each level. You have like 1-1, you have 4-1, you have whatever. Whereas Soundfall here, you're pulling from a million different sound. Libraries from so many composers, because each world having 10 chats plus like the 5 bonus ones or so. That's already a lot. So it's not like they have to get, oh, they're going to be picking from. And, of course, they're showing their discography when it comes to it, which isn't a downside, but it still is a curated list that you still have as what is in your game for what it should be sounding like. And when you have stuff like that, like the Minuet Temple stuff, like, I get it, it's atmospheric, but it doesn't feel good. It doesn't necessarily feel good to play when it comes to it then. Or, like, I think it was this one here, Try to Keep Up, which the fact that it's another Soundfall original, it doesn't speak highly to the game's own end on that side then, I feel. I Flanny. Hi, Flanny. I hope you're doing well tonight, lovely. And does that to say the game's bad? No. I'm just saying certain missions are bad. Because the game is still very satisfying, in my opinion. But the chats, the fact that I have to be worried about if they're going to be hit or miss on it, kind of takes me out of it when other games, like, yeah, games of Hyrule or BPM, I'm just, like, locked in. And yeah, chats may change or so, but I'm pretty satisfied as a package. I'm never complaining about how it feels to be hitting something on off the beat. This is the slower BPM because we've been tossed. What's his face? Hello, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna lifesteal off of you real quick. I'm so glad I got a lifesteal weapon now. Like the fact that we've been so used to 100 BPM chats for the longest of time now. Oh, what? The bridge timed out on me. That hurts. What did me out say having to obey game mechanics because my gear isn't one-shotting people anymore? I hope you're doing well, love. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is New Year's Eve for you, of course, because you are, you know, a whole 6 hours ahead. You doing anything special for New Year's, love, or not really? Nice. I have to activate the freaking bridge. I don't feel confident, I'll be honest with you here. I keep my distance from these boys as much as I can. There we go. Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious. The fact that I'm basically like one hit from death, because my armor technically is like not as powerful comparatively for these level 20 people, because I'm like 4 levels down on them. This is kind of rough. This is kind of rough. Nothing in particular to get invited out by a friend, but would have to be, but wouldn't have been right. Normally it's just sit in and enjoy the countdown and the past are family parties, but I'm not there now. Little party with your sister? Yeah. And what? Fact is that one of us is always going to be fine enough when it comes to it then, Flanny. So, I can watch Gale if you want to be busy. Taking damage adds charge to the ultimate meter. Interesting. That is worse, though. Technically, by all standards, though. I think I might just want the boombots instead to heal me when it comes to it. But but also, I think I'm gonna be good for Soundfall for now. Because, it's his face. How do I get to the main menu? Overworld. Or do I just need to exit the game? Return to title screen or quit the desktop then. That's my hour on it. So I'm going to swap over back to Touhou, which is Night Market for now. Until D3 is all said and good. Because I told myself I was going to do variety. I want to do Witch's Market. Is this the Batpat one? Yes, this is the Batpat one. Because I want to do Lunatic mode when it comes to it here. Its initial goal and income decrease, but I think I could do it. I think I could do it. Pay the money. Damage shop, white shop. Here one. Well, damage first. 12 coins and 4 income. I'll just figure what I can do here. Deal 4 damage, permanently plus 8 when other medium items are triggered. Because I read the rat in that last time when it comes to it. Whenever you deal or burn, plus 12. Unless we find buying both, because that's a medium, so that can charge the rat, and then these just kind of keep triggering on each other. Let's start here. Oh, so I did change my background, so it's the Misty as Izakaya one, too, on my little playmat. The Financial Master to be really good, but enchanting an item early, that way it's a carry, kind of seems really good. I will be honest, I actually did not see which one I enchanted. I might be stupid. Unless it was just, was that plus 8 or plus 12 damage? Ah, well. Oh, wait, no, it's just telling me here. I thought that was a fight for whatever reason. I don't know leftmost. Increases burn equal to day plus 4. Increases damage equal to day plus 32. Shield. Because it's all damage when it comes to it then. So, as we get the rat early, let's have that be sharp. That way, it's always, that way it's got 72 on it, and start, and we'll just keep scaling further. Otherwise, harvest, because that's free. Give me 2 random stuff. But good night, Flanny. Rest well, my love. Surfboard. And a god lotion for the future then. It'd be good. I already have some shield stuff, so let's put that in there then. Unless you wear the higher defense, it's better to take off your clothes then, Marissa. I don't know about that now. I don't know about that, but dress well, love. Remember, we got the New Year's orders coming up soon enough, too. Now, I don't think I necessarily have the damage that through torches immediately shields. As long as it gets to, okay, as long as it gets to before burn. Because the sweet bads just jitter enough, but I remember timing out before without having too much damage. But actually, whenever you deal damage, the fact is that the purification rod scales on itself, that's something I didn't consider. That's actually pretty big. Each medium item provides max HP. I think I will like the efficient orienting though, because that's always nice. Hello, Austin. Hope you're well. Pointer shop, shield shop. Let's see pointers. Let's see what my pointers are. When something's total damage is greater. When triggered for the second time, trade a pointer. I mean, I'm fine with the wand on its own then. That can just kind of sit in. And I don't have any money then, so we will buy some, borrow some small items. Burn and deal 20 damage. That's actually really nice, because that steals the purification rod twice. Steals it twice. And then let's destroy the leftmost grid item for a higher quality item. That could be really good, potentially. I'm not going to lie. But let's fight Remy. We've already had this conversation. But yeah, it's just all about having purification rod kind of go off fast, if it comes to it then. The second time that it triggers, I get a pointer, which means it gets to trigger purification rod twice for the damage, and then it goes off. So actually I should have stealed purification rod then instead of the car. Autumn's plus 6 crit chance. That's pretty decent. Now my income absolutely is hurting though. It might be better for the secret medicine. I want to see what the medium shop has for me then. Another purification rod. Actually, I'm pretty happy about that, unironically, to get 2 purification rods. Isn't that just stealing each other? What does the haste store have for me then? Whenever you deal damage, haste a damageable item. When you damage, haste by 1. Ooh, hello. But that requires 12 coins, and I do not have 12. That's 4, that's 7, that's 9. Yeah, unless I sell, like, everything for it, it's actually not worth it then. When you burn, the first 4 times that you slow, red registered item charges 1 second. I'll just take the small items, as that's the best then. And I just gotta get some wealth. Otherwise, more fire. It's day 4, or day 3 fight then. Frying Pan is kind of scary though. I would love to get the offertory bots if I can help it though. Yeah, the damage really scales so fast. Because it's not burn that's really triggering, it's just getting the trigger twice. Because the car itself, the fact that it charges twice basically means it's a dead inventory space, so it actually, my point is loop around faster. Which is pretty nice. This is not a pan thing. This is all about the purification rods, I do think. Choose one of the 3 after entering. Hello. The attacking little bowl. Pay 3 coins to get small bowls. The 2 battle wins get a random gold item when selling this. That seems pretty good, honestly, because it's day 4. And then upgrade one of my rods in that case, I feel. And honestly, sell all my other stuff. And ironically, I only get like a crap ton of HP. One of my rods are disabled from pairs together, but that's actually totally fine. Oh, but the fact that it doesn't trigger it being big kind of hurts. But it's actually fine, though. It's actually fine. Because 2 pointers with my clone wand is actually really stupidly good. The fact that my whiter just has to burn and deal damage, meaning that I'm stealing my stuff twice, is really decently good. It's so good. It's really, really good. Fight an enhanced enemy. Yeah, give me that right now. Koishi plus. Burn big when you get a huge amount of shield. That could be scary, but as... Okay, actually, that's a huge amount of shield. Holy. But my wands are actually scaling way faster than she can. Shield equal to a number of enemy burn layers. It's okay. I could have taken something else, honestly. Honestly, let me just keep having so much HP, because having all the HP in the world means that my scaling just actually keeps going faster and faster then. I already had this race in Convo too. And then all the small guns. All the small guns in the world. Chain reaction is a really cool effect though, to just have a small arms gun build like that though. The leftmost grid small item always has 5 charge. Ooh la la! That's really nice to just get that going quickly. Hello. Give me some experience. These kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. Let's give me another level 2 still. When you haste, all items plus 1 crit chance. I don't do any of that. I just harvest me some blue items so I can sell them for good rarity then. Remy? Because maybe this is something better than the whiter then. Potion scares me really badly, because I have more health than her, but I don't know if I'm gonna kill her fast enough. Yeah, because she heals so fast and cries. Done? Give me the money. The money's not paid. Can you extend it for another day? You want to dodge paying your debt? Then have to show the fair and impartial attitude of a law enforcement in Tokyo. No way, please. Today I was beaten. Good, not easy to run out. Tomorrow I will definitely be able to pay back the money. Absolutely no problem. That's translation that needs to be cleaned up. Not paying back the money is normal, so tomorrow I will double it. Okay, gee, girl. Wasting a day isn't necessarily the worst, but that is a life. I wonder, how good would haste be? Trigger effect for haste 4. Hello? Haste 4. Also, 2 battles. I should have been able to sell these then, right? How would I work the top end is my question. That way it scales my other stuff too then, faster. Shield grown enemy burn wires. 3 times the burn of adjacent burn items. Interesting, that's actually useless to me. I think I'll just take level 2 still. For it 6 times the damage item was triggered, haste 1. Ooh la la. Let me see blue items, because my problem is I want to find a way to get these marbles in here. Burn 1. Whenever you haste, charge 3. Let's say, hold on. I could do something like this, maybe. Maybe. Does that haste just allows me to just get things going immediately then? What's that? Nah, because I need something to be hasted then. Yeah, let's try this then. Let's try this. Try this and beat up Racing. See how this goes, and slow it down to see how this build goes. No damage equal 8% of Matt's enemy's Matt's HP. That is a little scary. She's killing me very fast. That is way fast. Holy, I don't have an engine on this. I don't know if it's a good time. I'm gonna die today. What are you doing? Give me the money today. Ooh, Reimu, when did you come? I've been watching from the side for a long time. Now hurry up. Hand over all the money. I have to go now. Wanna run? You lost again today. You've lost twice already. I think it's almost over. Dream Seal. No. Please, I promise I won't fail again. Really, tomorrow I'll pay back all the money I owe. If my money cannot be recycled, then it is a loss. It's better to be here in public. Maybe the audience will be very relieved after watching and put some in the donation box. Oh, goodness gracious. No. Marissa was beaten up and not a penny was added to the bots. That's actually hilarious. But that is me getting to day 8, but I am still getting my shit kicked in. I'm gonna be real. All non-damageable items always have 0.5 charge. If I put that in, it'll speed up these 3. I can wait for anything else small. With that, or I could just put in the railroad tracks and install one from there is my thoughts. It might be able to help me. Extremely unexpected money. Followed by, I need the hot spring card, frankly. I need that shield. Fight me for Remy. Alright, let's see how this goes then. Let's see how this goes. I'm not confident in this run. That's 2 fire control radars. I can burn really fast. Point is left shift 8 seconds. Oh, that, I get it now. By left shift, it puts it back 8. I gotcha. But also, like, holy crap. Holy crap, you really need a good engine for lunatic mode. Okay. Just give me a normal shop. When left side item is triggered, deal 1 damage. I did enjoy the haste one before. You know what, give me a whip and then let me refresh this then. And then let me just honestly buy all the small stuff. More small items, please. And then free skills are always fine. Each small item provides more max HP. Well, I guess I'm going small items then. I do probably think then though, it's the sunscreen. Oh, damage to items plus 16, damage suitable plus 16 shield. And that's kind of everything good in that case then. Or also too, I could just do something like that then. Yeah, that'll be good for all my small. And then small shield should be good. Pushes to fight with Marissa. Let's see how it goes then. Sweeping bats to start. Honestly, I'd like the Dongo, quite frankly. yeah, it's good, because the whip gets to scale alongside. The universal god lotion is really the crux of it all. Yes, and Dondo too. Wonderful. Get 1 useless pebble. Eats medium. Nah. Fallen Angel's Hammer. Damage will increases equal to the number of coins that you have. So it's econ then. It's an econ game. If I can help it. So just give me coins. Honestly, I need the income more than anything. Let's convert all your coins into income though. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Convert that please. This is all for the future. So yes, I have an empty slot right now, but the fact is I am getting a good amount of shield, so it's only the burn that's going to be a problem, and it's not like the burn's stacking enough against me. The fact is the whip will get there eventually with the universal god lotion. What I want. I guess fancy talisman couldn't be bad. Another fancy talisman, yes. More income please, because I need that hammer to really scale well. I also just need items in general. Ooh, mining tools! Yes, yes. I'll buy the lighter just to have something in my showcase then. Get a pebble still. When someone meet arms, get a useless pebble. Get 2 small ones purchased, gain. I mean, I might as well take it then. There's no reason for me not to. And honestly, for the future, let me borrow some money then. Borrow some money and then more Toishi fights. She's slowing me a decent bit, but I do just have more residual health. Well, she's building better shield than me. I should be able to outlast her on the Reimu timeout at the very least. When you slow, items plus 1 crit chance. That's useless. These are all actually really nice, though. Right, must create items shield charge 1. That's not bad. Actually, to speed up my process on all my small stuff. Also, I just have a lot of small items, so just being able to have them all crit is actually really important, though. I need income, please, for all those coins to keep going. So let me fight somebody. Because even if I lose, fact is, the pitch is getting me coins, which is totally fine either way then. Umo. Ata. First 6 times you burn, haste 1. Kind of useless. I think I will buy a skill though. Damage to items plus 15. That's just very good in general. And then let my income keep going. Let this income keep going. Yeah. I think I'd want something better than the lighter in this case then, but we'll get to it. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Whetstone. Because I just want to hold on to all my small stuff for store point. Small item shop though is really nice. Oh, marbles. Yes. Hello? You're ridiculously stupid. Be able to haste away. I do like Simple Trap. Let me take that. Because I want to get all my shield immediately. And have Simple Trap go off then. Yeah, that's good, that's good. That's a very, very nice shop, all things considered. All these are worthless, I feel. Gets 2 labels. But that's kind of useless though, so just give me this. 2 more income, and then let me fight Grayson then. Alright, day 5. Lots of small guns. I honestly really would like chain reaction, all things considered. The fact that I've essentially got Eternal Haste on all these small things, dude, marbles is such a high tier item. Holy. And then honestly, I could actually put the gun in. They could swap that. Deal 20 damage, charge adjacent damage items, so that can just keep going then. Ooh, baby. Seems really good. Brance is only on 1 life though. And you have more than 1,000 shield, pointer left shift. I don't know about that. When you have 2 or more pointers, create 1 more. I think Clone 1 is just better though. They can just do something like this, maybe? To have it triggered on the left side of the item. No, I need the marbles to go as fast as possible though. There's something like that, and then we'll be good. Now let me fight somebody, honestly. I'm pretty confident with this build, all things considered. This fact is, once that second pointer comes around, then everything just starts triggering over and over, and I guess I have eternal haste. Yes. Ooh, yes! That's so good to get Sine Wave. I mean, Old Hunter Barbecue, that's just gonna be more burn, I guess, in that case then. 7 free experience. They keep selling me, because then I can keep getting more stats to my stuff. So I don't even need Whetstone if, what's his face? If Fallen Angel's Hammer is better for me in that case. We're going to see if I can get a better, smaller shield. We'll see. Yeah, of course she has a lot of shield potential, but I can actually burn her down faster. Because my damage keeps scaling from dodge motion, and oh baby, holy. Item in Rightmost Dread has 30% crit chance. And I got Pebbles. Well, I feel like that's simple in that case, and I can just swap this, and then that fancy talisman has even more. And for the next 2 seconds, and just have it, I mean, it's fine to be like, right here then, I guess. I just want blue items, that way I can sell them for a lot, quite frankly. More pebbles. Yes, please. More wealth. As this stuff keeps scaling. I could get 1,000,000 HP, but that would break me so badly, so actually it can't be done. That can't be done then. And then shield me, honestly, all things considered. I'm still searching for a better thing than just a fantasy talisman. That ice cream might be way better for me in that case. Better the weight, too. When enemy items are triggered, charge Dracula's castle. That kind of hurts a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Damage equal to the amount of shield that you have, it's a body slam, that actually hurts a lot. That actually hurts to be defeated like that. Even with my shield and all. Shootable items gain +8. That's pretty good. What would the pointer shop do for me then? So I am creating a pointer. Would hornets be better then? Would something like this be better then, in that case? That's my thought process there. Because it's that. Oh, it pops okay too. I mean, the can coach is there too as well. I'm just gonna hold on to that just because. Otherwise, let me fight somebody just to try this out. Koichi plus again. Alright, it's over. My small weapons build kind of grits against this really darn hard. But yeah, I do treat a million pointers, but I just actually can't beat against Koichi like that then. But just give me racing, I suppose. Well, we pops for that too. Yeah, I create a lot of pointers, but I don't have survivability back. Because my tempo is actually way slower than I'd like. Even with the pointers, it's not that I'm scaling my stuff then, so this is all wrong. Fortunately. You'll damage equal to 25% of the max HP of the enemy, why not? If you haste, honestly, let me keep buying stuff. I'm just trying to see if I can salvage some of this run. I mean, effective haste is 3 times. Yes, please. That seems really stupidly good. Store, do you have anything cool? Not really. Alright. Legitimately sell these. And then I can't fight Koichi. If I get the body slam again, then I'm kind of dead in the water. That is a very good fight. That is a very, very good fight. Hasten sword yourself, 0.5, repeat 5 times. That's really doesn't matter because Marbles is just way better. So let that just be my damage with the hammer then. Okay. I think I'll pay the coins to increase something, please. Increase damage equal to day or protection. I mean, everything is just kind of fine. Stealing unexpected money, yes please, that's wonderful. Give me more HP. I think I might just take the money. Quite frankly. Actually, no, let me see the devil's deal, because did you get Sown the Soul? Or, like, yeah. Once it just hit 99 coins. For every gold coin you have, the probability increases by 100, so this is free. That is absolutely free to get it all, and now my damage has skyrocketed. Because I have the money to actually take that deal. TNT? No! She beat me still, even with a deal boosting me. To be fair, the pointers are supposed to steal me fast, but she kills even faster. Oh, that's actually painful, dude. That's actually really painful. Alright, alright. That's fine enough. I'm gonna have to call it there because everybody is setting up in my Discord. So that's enough for this. Lunatic runs are whack as hard. Holy, but hey, pretty good stream. Pretty good stream, and I'm pretty happy with what I was able to do on both Soundfall and Night Market. Even if I didn't win, I got the day 10s. I just got folded by Koichi a few times though, and that scared me off from ever fighting her again. That was the thing. But alright. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your wonderful Wind Mage, the Cruz Ship Servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. Thank you all for coming on by. Have a wonderful night now, all, and just take it easy. Have a good night. I'm not going to be back tomorrow because, of course, it's New Year's, but I will see if I'm back on Thursday. Let me check my work schedule for that day, actually. Thursday, I'm working till at night. Friday stream then. Friday stream. But we'll see. But have a good night now, y'all.